In this video, we will learn about SQL queries. So for this, we have to install the SQL Server Management Studio. You need to search SQL Server Management Studio and download this. And here you have to click download and install the wizard as I had already installed. And after this, we need to download the AdventureWorks sample database. You need to just search AdventureWorks database SQL and click the first link. And here you have to download the OLTP AdventureWorks 2019, 2017 or 2016, whatever you want. So for example, we can click here AdventureWorks 2019 and it will start downloading. As I had already downloaded, so I can cancel it. After this, you have to open the Management Studio and now I need to connect to the database engine. Connect. And under databases, you can see we have AdventureWorks DW 2016. But we have to restore one database, that is 2019. So for this, you have to right click databases and restore database. Here you have to click device and then you click here file and add. And this is the backup file location. You need to copy this location and then you need to open this entire location like here, backup file. So then paste this file 2019, right? Close it. And here we have to you just need to cancel it so that we can get the latest file. Add, and here you can see 2019. Select this file, click OK, OK, and done. So the database AdventureWorks 2019 restored successfully. Click OK. And if you expand, you can see different tables: the human resource, person, production, and a lot of others. So now we can straight go to the SQL queries. So you have to click here the new query window. So here you have to select this database AdventureWorks 2019 because we are using this database to fetch our results. So let me write first query: select asterisk from productions. This is the name of the schema dot product. This is the name of the table. Schema name is nothing but it is the categorization of related tables. Like production schema contain all the tables related to the production. Sales schema contain all the tables that belong to sale. And then we need to click execute. So here you can see we are getting 504 rows, and these are different columns that are available in the table. The name of the columns are product name, product number. So with this statement, we got all the data. So we can write here like a select statement. This is the heading. And if I need to select a couple of columns, then we need to write here like select asterisk from production dot product. This is the query that we had already written. And here we have to choose like name. This is the name of the product, and then we are interested in the product number or the product line or the number, product number, and the fourth is color. This one only 4 columns in which we are interested. So we don't want to get all the columns, but we are only interested in some of the columns. And we can add one more column, for example, the list price. List price. That's all. Execute. So here you can see it is showing us two data sets. One data set for this query and the other data set for this query. And we need to execute only the second one. For this, we have to select this query and execute. So here you can see we are getting name, product line, product number, color, and list price. So the heading for this query will be some columns. Now we will use a where clause. So where clause, and I can just copy this query, Control C, because we need to save the time as much as we can. And here you can see if I let's have a look at the list price, and okay, so we can write here where list price is greater than 100. This one, select this query, execute. So here you can see we are getting all the products where the list price is greater than 100. And we can also write one more condition here, like and product and the color is equal to red. This one. Now we need to execute. So here you can see we are getting the list price greater than 100 and the color is red. We can write one more variation, Control C, and here we can write where color is not equal to red, like this. Execute, and here you can see we are getting those products where the list price is greater than 100 and the color is not red. See, we are not getting any red color. So we can do one more thing, like if we need to add one OR operator here, so we need to enclose, we need to add bracket and or the product line is equal to M, this one. So we will get either product is M or the list price is greater than 100 and the color is red. Either this condition will run, either that. So we need to copy and execute. So here you can see we are getting here, for example, the first record. Here the list price is greater than 100. So we are getting this row, even the product line is R. And here you can see we are getting the second record. Let me zoom it. In the second line, you can in the second row you can see we are getting the product line M, because the the other condition is false, because the color is white and the list price is 9.50. So this is how these conditions are working in the where clause. Let's write another query, that is in operator. For this we have to copy the same query, Control C. I need to increase the font size. So we need to go to the tools, options, and here we have to search font color, and we need to increase the size, for example 15 or 14. Okay, so now we are getting the proper size now, so that you can see it very clearly. And here we have to write the in operator where color, for example we need the color column, where color column in single quote black, red, and silver. That's it. So execute. So here you can see we are getting the black, silver, and red. So this is the in operator. After this we need to write one query about null and not null. So let me copy. So if I execute, so see we are getting different null values as well. So we can write here where color is not null. See, we are getting the color column. We will get only those rows where the color is not blank, is not null, right? So we can also write, for example, where color is not equal to single quotations 2 times. See, we are getting the same result here. And if I say where color is null, so we will get all those rows where the color is null. See, and the same way you can combine more conditions if you want, like if where color is null and the list price is greater than 50, this one. So here you can see we are getting the null values in the color column and the price is greater than 50. So let's write some more queries. After this, we have to learn about order by. So let me copy, paste. Okay. And if I execute this query, if you look at the first column, it is starting with A, B, H, B, L. So this is not in a proper order. So we need to order alphabetically, ascending or descending order. So we have to write here order by which column do we need? The first column or any column do you want? So name, and if I execute, so here you can see now it is alphabetically ascending order, according to the first column. And by default it is ascending, like ASC. This is the keyword, ascending order. So we can order by descending as well, DESC. So here you can see it is order by descending according to the first column, W, T, and so on. So by default, if you don't write any keyword here, it is ascending order. And we can also we can order by multiple columns, like the first name, and then we need the product line, this one. So here you can see first it is order by first column, and then because we don't have any value here, that's why it is getting the null here, and then the second row, and then you can see because M came before S, and so on. So that's all about how we can implement order in SQL. Next we have to use top and copy paste the same query, and here we have to use select top, for example 10, and now if I execute, I will get the first top 10 records. So here you can see I am getting the first top 10 rows. Like if I use this one, so here you can see the number 10 is chain stays. And if I execute, so the number 10 you can see here, this is the top stays. And next we have to see distinct operator. For example, if I execute this row, if I execute this record, if I execute this query, it will show me 504 rows. And I want all the distinct rows, like the unique rows. So let's see if there are some duplicate or not. So we have to use the one keyword. So we have to use one keyword, distinct. And we are still getting 504 rows because there are no duplicate rows. So if I remove the list price, and now if I execute, I'm still getting 504 rows. So let's remove the product number, 504 rows. Okay, so because this name is unique, so what we can do here, we can just for example, if I remove distinct and I use here only color and execute, I'm getting 504 rows. But if I only need to get the unique record, then I have to use distinct. Execute. So now I'm getting 10 rows. So that's how distinct works. It only gives you the unique number of rows. So if I use here the name, I think we don't have any duplicate. That's why we are getting 504 rows. See, we are getting 504 rows. So the next is rename columns and copy paste the same query. And there are two approaches. The first is product name is equal to name. So the new name will be product name. This one. See, now the new column name is product name. So here you can see if there is no space, you can write like here. And if I need to add one space here, product space name, then we have to add square bracket if there is a space in the name. So if I execute now, execute, and here you can see we are getting product space name. And there is one more way, Control C. So we can use alias name as keyword. So the SQL is not a case sensitive. You can write any variation, capital A, capital S, and Control V. So the name as product name. So now if I execute, see, I'm getting here product name, product space name. So now we need to talk about some functions. As I have told you, nothing is case sensitive in SQL. So we can try every function. So we can try these functions. We just need to copy this query. You can use any combination like order by or anything you can add in your query, but for the simplicity, I'm just removing the order by clause. So I'm also removing the alias. So the name will be like if I say name, name is equal to upper function, and it takes one string that we have to provide here, the column name, this one. And here you can write anything like I can write here product name, or I can write just name. So here you can see we are getting every like bike, the B is capital and the IK is small, but I need every character in uppercase. Execute. So here you can see I'm getting everything in uppercase um, in the product name. And the same as I've told you, it is not necessary to write only the product name, only the name. We can write here product name as well. Execute, and here you can see we are getting the product name column. All the product names are in capital in the uppercase letter. So in the same way, I can use here lower, select and execute, and here you can see everything is in lowercase. And then the other is trim function. It removes the spaces if there are any space in the beginning or in the end, then it will remove that space. So if I execute, so you will not see any noticeable difference. If you have data and there are some spaces that you want to remove from the beginning or from the end, then you have to use the trim function. And in the same way, you can use LTRIM and RTRIM. L remove the spaces from the left side from the beginning, and R from the right side, that is from the end side. So LTRIM, execute. So this is how these functions are working in SQL. The next is substring function, and for this let me copy and paste, and if I execute this query, we can see we are getting these values, and for the product number we are only interested to get the first two characters. So for this, what we have to do, we need to use here name is equal to substring, and the first parameter is the expression that we have to provide here the column name, that is name, and then the starting position will be from the first position, and length, how many characters do we need? We need only two characters, this one. Okay, we are only interested in the product line, right? Control C. So product number, sorry. So Control V, and here we have to use here product number, and we can just copy Control C and Control V so that we can trace out either it is working fine or not. So we will write like this. This is the complete product number and this is the first two character. So if I execute, so here you can see I'm getting the first two characters starting from the first position, and we need only two. And what if I need the after dash, if I need only three characters like 538, 832, let me zoom it, 832, 234, like this, then what we have to do, um, we have to start from the 1, 2, and 3, start from the third position, and we need three characters only. So we write here 3. So if I execute now, okay, because we are not interested in dash, we are interested only in the after dash, that is the fourth position. So here you have to write 4. So here you can see the 538, 832. So this is the mostly used function in your practical life, because whenever we need to do data cleansing, we have to use this substring function. So after this, we have to use one more function, that is replace. So we need to copy paste, Okay, so we want to replace black with B, and for the red we will replace with R. So we can write a new column, like a new color is equal to replace the name of the first parameter will be the name of the column or expression, that is color, and then we have to provide here the old values, that is black, and we want black with black color. And now we need to select and execute. So here you can see when there is black, it is being replaced with black color. And we can use one more function here. We can do nesting, like a replace, and so this is the first parameter, that is either column or either expression, and then the old value is, if it is red, then the new value should be red color, like this. Okay, so replace, and execute. So if I see the red color, see here, let me zoom it. So here you can see, if it is black then it's black color, if it is red then it will be red color. So this is how the replace function works in SQL. The remaining SQL we will cover in the next videos. So if you like this video, please subscribe our channel, and if you have any question, please write in the comment section. Thank you.